Hey folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Moonmist. I'm your, well, travelling companion, I guess, to the castle of Trislian. One thing I forgot to point out last time is that there is a time limit for us to solve the case. We got roughly 12 hours. However, time doesn't go past naturally, as you may have noticed. It actually goes past for every move we do. So every time we do something, you say talk to someone, go east even, go north, walk up some stairs, a minute passes. But you can also fast forward time by typing wait. It'll fast forward 10 minutes, unless an event happens, say somebody walks into the room, or even something more important, like the ghost attacks us or something like that. If that happens, it will ask us, do we want to continue waiting? We can answer yes or no. Generally that may happen because, of course, as any game with a time structure, or generally speaking, people move independently. So when time passes, somebody will be into one room at, say, 8 o'clock, where they'll be in a different room at 9 o'clock. And of course sometimes we want to wait for them in a certain place, or wait for a certain event to happen in order to proceed through the game. Anyway, we're off where we left last time, and we were just about to go to our bedroom, so we'll do that. Tamara guides us to her bedroom. She says, "You'll be sleeping in the same room Queen Victoria slept in." Wow, such luxury. In your bedroom. Your room is decorated in shades of red. You see a bathroom to the north, a cozy fireplace in one corner, the firm is furnished for bed, a night table with a lamp on it, a chest of drawers, a wardrobe, a wing chair, a dressing table with a mirror and bench. There's also a full-length mirror on your bed as you see your luggage. Belefo is waiting patiently. She turns to leave, saying, "Here's Belefo, so I'll leave you to rest to freshen up, but dinner's at 8, by the way, or whenever you hear the gong." She leaves. So we're with Belefo, and we'll ask him a few questions. We'll ask Belefo about the ghost, of course. That's why we're here. Pardon me. I myself glimpsed a ghost just last night. Lord Jack and some guests were sitting up late, lounging, chatting in the great hall. After they retired, I came upstairs to clean up and turn off the lights. As I entered the new great hall from the west, I saw the ghost from the far side room. You've seen the room, have you not? I don't believe we have, so I say no. No doubt you soon shall. To be precise, the ghost was just beyond the archway, as bending over, groping for something on the drawing room carpet. I guess we have been to the new great hall. I just can't recall which rooms we've been in. We probably have. So I just lied to the butler. Oh well. He continues. The ghost must have heard my footsteps, for it stood up, flashed at me a startled glance, and fled into the darkness of the drawing room. I pursued, turning on the lights, but the thing had disappeared. I went into the foyer, but it was not there either, and the front door was still locked from the inside. Scary stuff. We'll ask about Jack, since I assume Bellup has been working for this family for a while. He probably knows quite a lot about Jack. I'm afraid it's not my place to say, but alright. Well, we'll ask about Tamara then. Maybe you're not being much help. Ask about Iris. Yeah, he's not going to tell us about anyone. Ask about room. It's fortunate that one bedroom is available here. Well, we are quite a well-known. Yes. Yes, you may. Okay. Should you find yourself in danger from the ghost, perhaps you should use this. Well, her hand's just a small aerosol device. By the way, but should you wish to view yourself from all angles while dressing, you can do so by adjusting the wall mirror from the hinged side of the mirror dressing table. Without explaining further, Belefo abruptly leaves the room. We'll look at our luggage quickly. Actually, we'll wash first. Wash. How refreshing. Okay. Wear dinner outfit. Since it's going to be dinner time in less than half an hour. Unpack. Oopsie. It's meant to be one word: unpack luggage and get case, which is our luggage. I do that because it's now empty, and if you carry, unlike most adventure games where you can carry an absurd amount of stuff, in Moonmist and pretty much any Unforcom adventure game, you can only carry a limited amount of stuff. So basically the luggage allows us to carry an additional amount by putting stuff in there. Anyway, we'll go downstairs. Tamara's waiting patiently. Dr. Windish is looking muddled. There's something we missed out before. We'll look at the painting. There's a painting in this room. Assuming we look at it, not look at it. The game corrects our grammar, so which is nice of it. It's a portrait by Vivian of Deirdre. A lovely young woman with flowing blonde hair standing on a grassy slope, gazing out to sea. It's painted in pastel tones, which emphasizes Deirdre's violet eyes. There's something ethereal and fairy-like about her. Ironically, her silvery white sleeveless gown is the very one she was wearing at the time of her accident. We'll find out more about Deirdre. We should have asked Bellifer about her, but we didn't. But we'll ask Vivian about her since she painted this photo. Painting about Deirdre. Oopsie, forgot the R. The other shrugs with a sad, wistful smile. What can I say? Deirdre was the most unusual girl, utterly unworldly, almost fair. She grew up in a cottage not far from here, you know. Her drowning was a terrible tragedy, and yet sometimes I'm not sure she wanted to go on living. Her face turns away to hide a tear. We'll apologize to Vivian. We'll hug her. We'll comfort her. You're sweet. You're welcome. Well, we'll get plenty of time to catch up the rest of the guests later. We're in the dining room now. The dining room is impeccably furnished, but it's too formal for relaxing. A brooding bust of Lionel Tressilian, sculpted by Vivian, is displayed in the corner. You see a sideboard and a dining table here. On the sideboard you see a punch bowl. Pardon me. There's actually one more thing I want to do quickly. But we see Bellifer again here, and he's preparing dinner. So I'll ask Bellifer about Deirdre. There we go. Now he's willing to talk. Perhaps you've heard how she was sent to the basement. Perhaps you heard how I sent to the basement to find her. I found a tent pole and a shoe in front of the well. At one end is a wine rack. The pole belonged to Lord Lionel. The shoe spike heel was wrenched loose. I knew at once there had been an accident. Apparently Miss Deirdre and her cups had stumbled over the pole and grabbed at the well for support. But as she was nowhere in sight, her red necklace was lying beside the well. I assumed she had tumbled down the well. When Lord Jack arrived, he shone an electric torch in the well and discovered a strand of fabric from the ground, snagged on the jagged back of the brickwork. Evidently it was ripped off as she fell. At any rate, the police concluded that she had drowned. They lowered a diver into the well, but Deirdre's body was never found. How sad. We'll leave Bellifer for now. There's something I wanted to get here. We're in the living room. Look on piano. Well, there's a piece of music there. It's not what I was actually looking for. Read music. It's a theme from an American radio show, A Prairie Home Companion. There's actually meant to be something else there, but for some reason it's not. Most people are walking to the dining room now, as you can tell. This dining room dinner's about to start. Tomorrow, Lord Jack and Vivian and Dr. Weedish are waiting patiently. Bellifer is preparing to leave. They're reading the same stuff as before. Ian enters and nods at you. Ask Bellifer. We won't do that. Oh yeah, I'm going to spoil something. For note. Ugh. Okay. We'll get the lantern though, because we need that. Bellifer appears and pushes a button. Suddenly the dinner bell sounds. He then bids you goodnight, ducks into an areaway, locks the door behind him, and leaves the castle. Yeah, yeah. Oops, I went the wrong way. God, we're in completely the wrong place. People are obviously very angry that I'm not late. Tamara says, we didn't know when you would come to dinner, so we started without you. Thanks a lot, bitch. We'll sit and have dinner. Neat. You take a bite and find it delicious. Ask Jack for a note. I think he's been given a note now. Jack hands you the butler's note. And there's another note we meant to find. Excuse me, but it wasn't there for some reason, so that's a bit of a nuisance. But we'll read the note. It says, Your Lordship, following instructions in your late Uncle Lionel's will, the other servants and I have left the castle at the sounding of the dinner gong. We shall remain away until tomorrow morning. I regret to inform you that Gladys, the upstairs maid, will not return with the rest of us. She wrote your note to your Lordship explaining the reason. She told me that she'd put it in the writing desk in the sitting room. It was meant to be in the sitting room, but it wasn't. Hopefully, we'll be able to get it before anyone else does. But, we'll see what happens. As I said, we can wait to make something happen. Nothing's happened yet, and, you know what? We'll save here. Lord, but there's meant to be an event that happens, but we'll wait till next episode to do it, as time's pressing on. And I want to keep these relatively short because for some reason they take up a hell of a lot of space on my hard drive. So I'll see you soon because I want to get these nutted out pretty fast so I can move on to the next game, as I can imagine text and me reading text isn't too fascinating. But it's one of my favourite games of all time, so I really had to play it. If you're enjoying it, keep watching. I will be doing all 4 of the routes, even though we're only started on the red one, and all 4 routes. I'll keep the other routes shorter, obviously, to an extent, but I'll still have to keep events going, such as going to dinner, getting dressed, and stuff like that. Some things you kind of really avoid. So see you in the future. Ta-ta for now.